Hey folks, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave Wildheart, and welcome to the place where we check out live musical performances. And this week we are checking out Hank Williams III, Hank Williams III, and his song Not Everybody Likes Us. And this was actually a super thanks request. That's right, folks. You can just click the super thanks button, send money, request a song, blah blah blah. It's that simple. And it was from David Jennings, and he says, try the song by Hank III, Not Everybody Likes Us. Okay. It's old country, and he does all kinds of music, including some of his dads and granddads. So, that explains to us quite clearly that he is obviously related to the family tree of Hank Williams. Shelton Hank Williams, born 1972. He was in hardcore punk bands. It was in Phil Anselmo's band, Superjoint Ritual. So he's coming from a heavy metal and punk kind of background. I hope you go. Williams is a grandson of Hank Williams, okay, the OG, and the son of Hank Williams Jr. So he's coming from a long line of country musicians and, well, more edgier, outlaw-sounding country musicians, I'm guessing. And it clearly went to his head because he is, going down the punk heavy metal road. And now he's playing country music as well. Crikey, I don't know. I have no idea what it's going to sound like. This one was filmed in 2010, but the song itself was written in sometime in 2006. I can't exactly be sure, but the album was released in 2006. And it's called Not Everybody Likes Us. And I guess sounds a lot like the same rhetoric that his dad was talking about bloody 30 years earlier. Wow. Okay, let's get into it. I'm very excited to hear this sound because oftentimes you have these bands who come from if you think about I can't think of any of their names now. There's a couple of bands I've been listening to who come from this punky background, move into country, and they normally make very interesting, edgy sounding music. And let's see if Hank has done the same.
And we haven't done a waltz for you for the last slow country song for the night, man. As the night goes on, you'll find out not everybody likes us.
That's...
Well, hello there, folks.
Wow.
How the hell are you doing? It's good to be in your local bar again. So let's get loud, we'll get stoned and get proud and have a damn good time until the show's an end. Sometimes I'm wired and sometimes I'm tired, but I'm doing the best that I can. So let's have a drink and get drunk with Hank, and may the outlaws rise again.
Man, he has such a very... It's a very deep voice, right? It's a deep voice, but it has kind of like a grittier, kind of higher timbre. Are these even the right words? But it sounds low, but it's got this edge to it, which sounds kind of scratchier and higher. Very cool sound. I guess when you take the influence from his father's and grandfather's side, plus his love of heavy metal and punk, then you get this kind of almost an amalgamation of two different sounds going together, and I am here for it. What are we calling? Is this a steel guitar, pedal guitar? This sounds so good. It sounds just like dirty dive bar country music. Real good.
Outlaws rise again. Well, I'm the son of a son.
That's for sure.
I've got shit for what I've said and done.
It's like Daddy.
Well, I remember watching old Waylon when he was shooting his shotgun.
That's got a very baritone voice.
It's a certain kind of It's a certain kind of style. Not everybody likes us, but we drive some boats wild. Take me home, man.
This reminds me so much of his dad's the song we just checked out by his dad of Hank Williams Jr. when he's talking about, you know, doing these things like the drink and the drugs and getting stoned, and how people didn't like that, you know, because they were living the wild side. They only wanted to hear about the wild side. They didn't want to actually see it happening. And he's just, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I mean, and I mean that in the best possible way. He's taken his dad's ideas and it's an homage to it. Some people don't like that style, right? But that is probably, well, for sure, the more truthful and honest side, and the more honest aspect of country music. Most of them will be doing these wilder things. Let's see, where's it going?
We drive some boats wild. Take me home, man.
Wow. Is this a pedal guitar or a steel guitar? I really... Pedal. Nice, got a pedal.
Well, I think I'd rather eat the barrel of a double barrel loaded shotgun than to hear that shit they call pop country music on 98.1.
Okay, this is a cool verse. So, oh man. And also this guy, the guitarist in the background doing this, like this kind of walk down on the strings, this kind of plucked walk down, when he's talking about rather eating the barrel of shotgun than listening to, what did he say? Pop country music on 98.1. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Exactly. Everyone wants this music, but it's not everywhere. The music that is everywhere is dog shit. 98.1, what was that? Is that a specific radio station? Should we have a look? Radio station. 98.1. I guess it's going to be loads, isn't it? No. Okay. I guess in America, maybe there's lots of different 98.1s with different stations. So I don't know. Whatever.
98.1. And just so you know, so it's set in stone. Kid Rock don't come from where I come from. It's true, he ain't no son of Hank. And if you thought so, goddamn, you're fucking dumb.
Oh, that's brilliant. So now it's like a Kid Rock diss, which I'm here for, I'll be honest. I mean, yeah, I don't know much Kid Rock, but what I do know, I don't care for. And neither does Hank Williams III, by the sound of it. It's true, he's a Yank. He ain't no son of Hank. And if you thought so, well, goddamn, you're effing dumb. Oh, so rude. I guess this is this punky edge that you don't really give a fuck. That's what's coming through with this song.
So let's get real loud. Let's get stoned and proud. Hold me another shot of whiskey. This one's for the sound. Right here in Denver, Colorado, man. It's a certain kind of living. It's a certain kind of style. Not everybody likes us, but we drive some folks wild. Not everybody likes us, but we drive some folks wild. To the hellbillies and hellbetties out there.
Loved it. David, thank you very much for sending that through. It's interesting hearing all these different like generations of Hank Williamses and what they do. They all have this edge to them. This one even more so, because obviously being the son of Hank Williams Jr., you're going to grow up in a interesting household, let's be honest, both from a music point of view and from the party side of things as well. And clearly Hank Williams III has gone on his own journey into punk, heavy metal, and he then ended up going back into his roots, let's be honest, his country roots. But the things he brought from punk and metal were this edginess, this attitude, which I'm here for. I love it. There's sometimes on songs people write, there can be lots of very nice songs, but written maybe not very interesting things. And when you have someone who really doesn't care what people think, and then they write music, and look how many people are there, and it resonates with them. And you've got to be sure there's a hell of a lot of metal fans in that audience, probably. People like me. I mean, I came from a metal background, yeah? What am I? No, I'm not wearing a metal t-shirt today. But I came from a metal background. I now listen to folk music and country music, and this is the kind of thing that works for me. It's hard to explain exactly, but I really enjoyed it. I do want to listen to more Hank Williams III. I mean, there must be a fourth by now. If this was a 70, he born in the 70s, no? This chap, Hank Williams III, was born in the 70s. Is that what I said? There must be another generation. Is there Hank Williams 4? Are we going to do all the Hanks on here? We probably really should. Do let me know where else to go with this particular generation of Hank Williams. And yeah, anything else, drop it in the comments. Thanks a lot, David, for your recommendations and for your super thanks. I really appreciate it.